Hello, hello, my beauty minglers. Welcome, welcome. This is our Wednesday night beauty mingle. I'm so excited to see you here this evening. I'm so excited to have a real live VIP like celeb with us tonight, and I can't wait for you all to meet her. But in the meanwhile, let's meet because I have all of my sisters with me this evening. So my name is Gina Hindi from San Jose, California, celebrating 25 plus years in Mary Kay. And what I've loved about my business is I love living my life with the right priorities.
You have to unmute, Marcia. Sorry.
You. All right. Hello. I'm Marcia Amaral from San Leandro. Let's take two. And I've been building my business for, oh my goodness, 30 years. And February it was, my goodness. And what I love about my business is all the great people I get to meet and brighten their day.
And I'm Alice Walker, been building my business for 27 years. And I love the fact that I was able to pay off $30,000 worth of credit card debt. So this business has just done wonders for teaching me money management. And Gina, I would like to play that video to introduce our guest to everyone, just to give her some kudos for her music. So let's share screen first.
Yes, let's watch. And guests and consultants, go ahead and check in the chat because they will be prize drawings for guests and consultants. Type your name in the chat. And especially if you're a guest, who invited you, because my sister Marcia is going to be watching that chat for those prize drawings. Let's watch as we meet our guest.
All my life I've been told about the pearly gates and the streets of gold, big old mansions in the clouds, and all God's angels just flying around. I know one day I'll see that light, but until then I'll be alright. Baby, you're my heaven here on earth. Make my life worth living, that's for sure. Bless the day that you walk through my door. Baby, you're my heaven here on earth. Baby, you're my heaven. You lift me up when I'm feeling down. When I get lost, baby, you're my friend. You're the medicine that kills the pain, and you're the sunshine anytime it rains. Paradise will be there when our days are done, but I hope we both live to be 101, yeah. Baby, you're my heaven here on earth. Make my life worth living, that's for sure. Bless the day that you walk through my door. Baby, you're my heaven here on earth. Baby, you're my heaven. Bless the day that you walk through my door. Baby, you're my heaven here on earth. Baby, you're my heaven.
Isn't that so beautiful? I saw some of you in the chat excited. Yay, country music. Yes, I told you we were going to have a bona fide recording artist VIP who just happens to be a Mary Kay person. So we're so happy. She's so popular. I think she's just zooming in from one meeting to ours. So we're so excited to have you. Welcome, Lexi. So, hey, should we go ahead and not waste any more time? Yes, you know about the prizes, consultants, you know what to do. We've got prizes and giveaways, but I don't want to take any more time away from our beautiful guest. I think we're even keeping her up a little bit. But let me tell you a little bit about Lexi. All right, so Lexi has been in Mary Kay 7 years. She loves what Mary Kay has given to her, which is freedom to do her beautiful music. That is her dream. And so we got to meet her, Marsha, Alice, and I, at a Cambria retreat. And she was there just blending in with the crowd. I happened to be sitting at the table with her mom, who's national sales director, Devon Ball, and she was so awesome. And then Lexi was just singing along with us, came over to the table. Then I find out, oh my gosh, we should be all getting this woman's autograph, right? Because she's making it happen. She was also featured in one of Mary Kay's One Woman Can stories. She's earned 3 Mary Kay cars, and she knows how to move this product. Good thing she has a beautiful voice, but she also has, she can move this product. How about this? How about $4,200 was her highest love check so far? Because we know we can always reach for more. Get excited, $4,200, okay? And you know what? We're just so happy, so blessed, Lexi, to have you here with us tonight. We can't wait to hear about your favorite products. And of course, we're going to learn a little bit more about you. So should we take it away? Go ahead, Lexi.
Oh my gosh. Hi. I am so excited to be on here with you gals. This is going to be so fun. I just loved being in California with you girls. So when I got the text, I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Yes. But I'm excited to kind of tell you guys my Mary Kay story. My Mary Kay story kind of starts different than some people's because I was born into a Mary Kay home. Actually, I was taken home from the hospital in a Mary Kay car, which not a lot of people can say. So that makes me a little different than most people sharing Mary Kay. So I love my Mary Kay business, but it really starts from then when I was a little girl. My very first memory of a pink Cadillac is when I was 10 years old and I wanted to be a country singer, and I was on my way to dance class in the back of my mom's car or pink Cadillac, and we were talking and we were listening to Shania, and I really just wanted to be Shania. That's about it. I wanted to be her. And we were driving there and I just started getting tears in my eyes at 10 years old. And I told my mom I didn't want to do anything else, really didn't want to go to dance class, and I really didn't want to go to school anymore. I just wanted to be a country singer. And she said, well, you're going to go to dance class because I've paid for it already. And you're going to go to school because you're 10. And that was really a significant memory in my life because I went inside dance class. It came back out into the pink Cadillac. In the back seat were Country Music Weekly magazines and big white poster boards and brand new markers. And she took me home that night and we made my very first focus board, goal poster. And that was something that I had never done before. We set a date, set a goal that the first time I really wanted to do, I wanted to be in Nashville by the time I was 15. Or 14 is what I said on my goal poster. And when we put the date on there, and long story short, years happened, and I was singing somewhere, got heard, blah, 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 got invited to my very first trip to Nashville a week after I turned 15. And so that alone was the most powerful thing for me because I saw it happen on a goal poster, on a real life thing. But the thing that has to do with Mary Kay is that my mom would never have known how to do that if it wasn't for Mary Kay and what Mary Kay taught her about dreaming and setting goals. And it's not all just about lipstick. It's not all just about skincare. It's about goal setting and being a woman of your word and all of that stuff. So that was my very first experience of really watching a dream come true. Thankfully, I really got to just experience life dreaming for the rest of until I was 25. I would travel to Nashville until I was 18. And when I was 18, I decided to move to Nashville, and I knew two people. I knew a Mary Kay a national sales director, and her daughter. And that's who I knew. And I moved there, and I really just started this this dream thanks to my mom and the Mary Kay financial freedom it gave her for me to start my own version of college. But I knew that my college fund was going to run out at 25, and I told her that my plan B would always be to do Mary Kay. I never assumed I would ever have to do Mary Kay. And I just felt like, I was going to move to Nashville, I was going to make it big, and I was going to be at the Grammys, and everything was going to be easy peasy from there. But I don't know if you guys know this, but the music business is not an easy gig. So I moved to Nashville at 18, was enjoying all parts of getting to follow my dream. I was writing songs with hit songwriters, and I was traveling with a band and playing shows that I'd never thought I'd ever get to experience. And it was just really my dream come true. However, little did I know that, well, at that point, I didn't know that the music business cost a ton of money to be a part of. And I really only had $100 to my name. And I knew at 25, my college fund was going to be running up, and I was going to have to get a big kid job, or I was going to have to do something else. And so I traveled home knowing that I was going to have this conversation with my mom about how I did not want to move back to Nebraska. I was going to stay in Nashville, and I was going to do whatever I could. And she asked me why I wouldn't do Mary Kay. And I started crying. So I know we have some guests on here that we're sharing the Mary Kay opportunity with you. We're sharing some products. I cried when someone asked me if I was going to do Mary Kay, and that was my own mom. And I just did that because I thought that didn't mean I had to move home to Nebraska, and I had to be a Mary Kay lady, and I wasn't going to get to be a singer anymore. And I just cried. And so my mom took my hand that day, and she said, "Lexi, let me show you. Will you let me show you how you can do Mary Kay and stay a musician and have a really good living and make a great life for yourself?" And I cried some more. And a month later, I cried and signed my agreement. So I'm sure there's some other people that have cried when they signed a Mary Kay agreement, but I really cried. And I think there was just a lot of pressure to it. I didn't want to be a salesperson. I had a lot of different things. I just didn't want to be too much. Those were my reservations, but I also wanted to be good at this. I loved the people I've been surrounded by with my whole life, these Mary Kay ladies that I love so much. I just wanted to be good at it too. And so I jumped in, and I cannot tell you guys, as my journey has gone over 7 years, this journey has really grown for me. Like I said, I was the singer up, 10 years old. I was the singer in our town, and I was the singer who moved to Nashville, and I was always the singer. And something that I didn't know that I personally needed for my own self and my own self-worth was that I was a business person. I didn't know I could run a business and be smart enough to lead people and help people, have their best skin or have their best year or make $1,000. I didn't know that I needed that for myself, but I needed to prove to myself that I was more than just a singer. And so that's what at first this was for me. But it's really turned into more. I love that I get to, be on with women from all over the United States and share my story, but then see other people just achieving their dreams and doing other things. And the beauty of all of this has been that I've always got to stay a singer. You guys just saw the video. I've gotten to stay a singer-songwriter. And the biggest thing that happened for me during COVID was I had met my husband, my now husband, about 6 months before COVID happened. And I met him, and I was in this process of life of falling in love with this cowboy. And I was in the middle of deciding if music was really going to be something I was going to continue to pursue. And so I was really pushing with my business. I'd earned my car and I was doing all these things. And I was so, little did I know when COVID hit that as a musician, the music business wasn't a thing then. When you're in the music business, you can only do so many Facebook Live concerts. I didn't know how bad I would really, and how thankful I would be for my Mary Kay business when the world shut down, when all of my musicians had no jobs, all of my band members that I'd had, all of us, it was crazy. And so I was so thankful that I had Mary Kay to lean back on. And I'm thankful now that my life has changed a little bit and I get to be married. We live in Colorado, and I get to be married, but I also get to still do my music, but I get to do Mary Kay, and my music is an option, but I love that I get to do both. And that I had that option during COVID and when our world shut down. And so that's really my Mary Kay story. And yeah, I love it. I love getting to make women feel beautiful and enjoying that. And I love to just, to lead women. I'm really enjoying the journey. And so if you were asked to be on here as a guest, we're so excited. You do not know how much of an honor it is that you hopped on with us tonight to hear a little bit more about Mary Kay, because we love sharing our opportunity, and it's so fun, and it's an honor that you would listen to just this video and hear a little bit more about it. So I am super excited. I get to tell you about my 3 favorite products. I loved that Alice asked me to share my favorite 3, because I feel like no one ever asked, like, what's your 3 favorites? You always have to share like a couple different things. So I'm super pumped, because this is like, these are my 3, my all-time. Okay. So the first one I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Naturally Nourishing Oil. Of course, you can't see. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is like liquid gold. This is from our Naturally line. It retails for $50. This one bottle honestly lasts me a long, like maybe 6 to 8 months. Huge, amazing product. So you just use a little bit, it goes a long way. It's from our Naturally, like I just said, it's from our Naturally line. It's got the EcoCert seal of approval. The cool thing about this Naturally line is it's 97% naturally derived. It's amazing. It's there's an almond oil with this in too. And so one of my all-time favorite things, I use this morning and night. I actually use it in my hair as well. I wash my hair, do 2 or 3 drops, and then I put it on the ends. Or if it's just looking dry, I'll just put a little bit on my hand, run it through my hair. Love it for that. I also mix it with any moisturizer I use. I love it I use the Repair morning and night cream, and I mix this just a drop of it with my moisturizers, and it just gives it a gel feeling. It's so luxurious, smells great. So if you have not tried this, make sure you ask your consultant, because it's amazing. So that's the Naturally Nourishing Oil, the best. Seriously, do not live without it. It's the best. Okay, the next thing is Lash Love Fanorama Mascara. So we have always had great mascaras. Mary Kay always has. Well, I know we have. I've never used another kind. You guys remember, I grew up in a Mary Kay home. I couldn't ever use anything else. It always was Mary Kay. But we've always had great mascaras. But when we came out with this Lash Love Fanorama, I just loved it. So the cool thing about this is it's got a different shaped brush. So where you start is you shimmy through your lash, and then you can separate your lashes with the end. So it kind of still gets the product on there, but you separate your lashes, and then you can shimmy it through to make them look spread out and just very Fanorama-ish. So that's our Lash Love Fanorama, $16, the best ever. And it's pretty in pink. You know us Mary Kay girls, we love that Mary Kay pink. All right. And then our liquid eyeshadow. Another thing, these guys, I don't not travel. I travel all the time. These are my go-tos all the time. All right. So this liquid eyeshadow. Okay. So I love, like, I put my eye makeup on earlier today, like 8 o'clock this morning. And where I am, it's 9:21 in Nebraska. And I love that the liquid eyeshadow kind of for me is more like an eye primer. So I use this every single day. There's 4 shades of our liquid eyeshadow. I love the Light Beam. There's Pink Starlight and Meteor Shower and Purple Nova. There's awesome colors. If you are not someone who's like really into putting a ton of eyeshadow on, this is for you. I use this just as my eye primer. Super simple. It's just pretty and creamy and just gives you a good base color. If you like to start with a good base color for the bottom of your eyelids, this is it for you. And then also another fun thing that I always like to do is use it like this. After I've gotten my eye makeup done, then I do a little shimmer in the creases over here. So that's the liquid eyeshadow. It just gives you a little sparkle. I've seen people use it too, where they use it as a highlighter on their cheeks. So that's the liquid eyeshadow. This is Light Beam. I don't know that you can use it as a highlighter on the other colors, but you definitely can for Light Beam. And it's a great price point, lasts a long time, and just feels creamy. Also, it doesn't crease. That's another great thing about it. So that's the liquid eyeshadow in Light Beam. And there's 3 other shades that you can check out. So those are my 3 favorite products. Those are my top 3.
Oh my gosh. First of all, your story. I have to get the Kleenex out, okay? Because like true royalty in the comments, born into a Mary Kay family, right? True Mary Kay royalty. And the fact that at a very young age, you knew that you were going to do this, right? And that you work with your mom and making it happen. Amazing, Miss Lexi. Let's see what else. What else? Marsha, help me out. There's so much room here. Wow, literally born into Mary Kay royalty. Love your super supportive Mary Kay mom. She's amazing, Devon. Oh my gosh. I met her before she was a national, and she was so humble about it. Then B goes, oh, she's in NIQ. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Just your story. And of course, those beautiful tips, right? The tips about the eyeshadows. I never thought about putting them in after the fact. Excellent sharing. I love that oil on everything. Love the oil. Excellent tips. Smooth oil. Great tips. Yes, yes, yes. Knocking it out of the park, Lexi. Thank you so much. So we thought that we would show, we have another video queued up, Alice?
Yes, let me just share.
So we're going to watch another video so you can be further impressed by the superstar, right? And then we're going to go and look for the guests for our prizes. And then we're going to have the deal and the steals from the products that Lexi shared. All right, so let's go ahead and watch her one more time.
Play.
Alice, you're doing such an amazing job. It's okay.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't hear it though. Do you hear it?
No, no volume
I
at.
think it's muted over there.
There we go.
I'm Lexi Larsen, and I am a country singer, songwriter here in Nashville. I grew up listening to country music. I was actually 10, and I remember just crying, and I was like, Mom, I just want to be a country singer. When I very first moved to Nashville, I knew I was going to have to figure out a way to start supporting myself. So I knew I was going to have to go home and talk about this with my mom. She asked me what I was going to do, and I just looked at her and I said, well, I was thinking I could go be a waitress. She looked at me and she said, why don't you do Mary Kay? I started sobbing. And I was like, if I start my okay, that means I have to be done with music, right? She just took my hand and she said, if you let me show you, I'll show you how you can make music and Mary Kay work and have a livable life. So I kept crying. After that happened, I really just went to work. I let go of fear and I just did it. I think the biggest thing that I learned from that was it was important to me. Why wasn't I just doing it? It was something that was going to change my life because it was going to give me an opportunity to do music full time and Mary Kay full time. This was going to be my way of doing my dream. My Mary Kay business frees me to work the hours I need to work so that when I'm singing and I'm on the road, that I'm really just doing that and on purpose. I don't think I could do anything else and have that flexibility and freedom. I think that when Mary Kay said go and make people feel important, she just meant go and make people feel better. Whether you were putting makeup on their face or singing to them in a crowd, just make them feel something. I think that goes hand in hand with music and with Mary Kay too. Mary Kay has totally shaped my music in the fact that it is the only reason I got to do music. I would not be in Nashville or the singer I am or songwriter I am today if it wasn't for Mary Kay. My dream in music after being in Nashville for 9 years has changed so much. At the beginning, it was to be famous, and now it's just to share my music and enjoy it and show a little girl that you could do this too.
How fun! How fun! Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, Lexi! What a beautiful voice you have and a beautiful spirit and a beautiful heart. And we know this is just the beginning, being as part of our pink bubble. And we know that we'll be going up to the big house to Nashville to see you. And we knew her. She's a Mary Kay girl. We're bringing our pink lipsticks to cheer you on. And I know that there's still lots of comments in the chat about your story and the love of the product. So what we wanted to do now, Alice, if we're ready, and Marcia, hey, let's check to see the guests. Do we have any guests, Marcia? Did you see any guests that checked in with us so we can do a little drawing?
Yes, I believe we had 3 guests.
Okay, well, let's go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So consultants, last chance, we're going to draw 2 names for the guests, and it's going to be director choice of a glamour product. All right. So director choice, my sisters, of a glamour product. So Marcia, who's our first winner? Let us know who that is.
Our first winner is Shanti Mashurla, guest of Alice's.
Shanti, yay, Alice! Woo! Congratulations! All right, let's go ahead and draw number 2 ticket.
And number 2 is Carol C. She's a guest of Jamel Jocks.
Hey, congratulations! Congratulations! Ooh, have fun! Director's choice. You get to work with the director as to what you want from our product line. And then I just wanted to check, Marcia, did you happen to notice if any consultant had more than one guest on tonight? Because I have a cute for the consultants who have at least 2 guests on the Mingle. Look at these lashes. You got to have them. So, Marcia, do we have any consultants tonight?
No, I just saw that they each had 1. So there was
all right.
One more
so next week, look, we're going to double the pink bags, right? We're going to double the pink bags. But, oh, my gosh, what a fun night. I'm so glad that you guys took the time. So, hey, let's go ahead now and let's talk about the deals. So you guys want to hear about the deals? Yes? You loved hearing about the products. I saw it in the chat. You love the liquid eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, the nourishing oil is perfect for my curls, keeps that frizz down, right? And the liquid eyeshadow is my go-to, just like Lexi shared. So, hey, let's go ahead and show the deals. Alice, are you ready?
I will be in a
Okay.
second.
All right.
Once I
Well,
get
let me go ahead and
posting the
start
Google.
talking, right? Also, guys, I want to remind you, Alice just dropped in the chat. There's a survey for the guests. There's a survey. Guests, we would love for you to fill it out because we want to know that we are serving you, that we're bringing you the right stuff. So go ahead and fill out that survey. It really helps us. And I think we're probably going to give you something for filling it out because that's how we roll in Kay. We like to share the love. All right. So there it is. There is the form. So guest consultants, be sure to follow up with your guests that they fill out the form. All right. And so, hey, let me talk a little bit while Alice cues it up. That's a busy job. Let's give Alice a big round of applause. Okay. Alice, thank you. Thank you, Alice. All right. So for tonight's mingle, as it is, you guests and consultants work with your guests because these specials are only available for the next 24 hours. Okay. So don't be calling on Friday, talking about, oh, I want that special because it might not be available. Right. And so tonight's Beauty Mingle is from our products featured tonight. Right. Did you guys love the liquid eyeshadows? Yes. What about that nourishing oil? Oh my gosh. On the Fanorama La 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 mascara. Wow. When that came out the first time, it sold out. Okay. So here's your deal from your Beauty Mingle. Mix and match tonight. Buy one, get one half off. Good for 24 hours. So you're going to get the more pricier one, right? Which is, of course, the nourishing oil, right? And you can get mix and mingle. There we go. There's our Lexi showing us. You can get either the mascara or one of those liquid eyeshadows or all of them at one half off. All right. So that's mix and match 24 hours. By this time tomorrow, 8:34, poof, it will like disappear. That will no longer be available. All right. And so you want to get on it tonight. Guests, so much. Thank you so much for filling out the form. Thank you for supporting your consultants. And I have all my sisters with me. It was so awesome to have you on tonight. Lexi, do you want to leave any parting words for us?
Oh, I'm just so excited. Thank you so much for inviting me, Alice and ladies. It was just so fun. Oh my gosh. And just to any of our guests, thank you once again for being on with us. And we hope that you got a good little pink moment for you.
Thank you so much. I know I'm going to be humming that song for the rest of the evening. I don't know about you guys, but it's in my head, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go walking with it tomorrow. So thank you, Lexi. Marsha, do you want to leave any parting words?
Yes, tune in next week. Definitely. We'll have another special guest on. And thank you, Lexi, so much. I love your singing. I'm a big country western fan anyway. So, but your beautiful voice, and thank you for sharing. And I just love being here with my sisters too. It's my Wednesday fun time.
We love having you, Marsha. Thank you so much. And my sister, oh my gosh, I could not pull this off. I'm like, let's do this. And she's in the back. Let's make this happen. I'm just, right. So thank you, Alice. Oh, such a wonderful job of getting everything queued up. Thank you, Alice. What would you like to close with this evening?
Thank you. I just want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Lexi, for being our guest. I just felt so special when you said, yes, of course. I was like, oh, thank you. I would love to just share just your talent and your story. I think it's amazing. And I'm so glad we met at the retreat. And
yes,
Alice was my music person. She helped me out so much at the retreat. I was like, I need your help.
Yeah, and at the events here, I used to play the music. So I was like, I got you.
Yeah.
And that's how she takes care of us on our Wednesday Night Mingle. So ladies, be sure to tune in. Did you love tonight? Yes, of course you did. So come back next Wednesday night for some more Wednesday Beauty Mingles. Good night, everybody.
Good
Have
night.
a wonderful evening. Thanks, Lexi.
Bye.